here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to DirtyFour late chat with, Sid's going to be on soon, but, he's going to come on eventually. So I'm Claudio Capri, Joy Laflamme, Peter Bowen, and Victoria Blair. For people who are watching on Facebook, get onto YouTube. There's a red square called subscribe
Facebook
button.
Sucks. Forget Facebook.
Press the subscribe button. And folks, we're trying to get to 200 subscribers. We're at 170. And when we get to 200,
we want to see Claudio's nipples.
We're going to be shirtless for all of you.
What?
So.
I'm supposed to be shirtless?
Don't worry.
We want to see all your nipples, except mine.
How often do I need to be shirtless for your
Victoria?
stupid fucking shit?
Don't worry, man. Don't worry.
UFC.
Man.
You're right. You're right.
All right. So
I'm doubling up. UFC and DirtyFour.
Exactly, man. Yo, Peter, man, you're doing two you enjoy, guys. Kudos to you both. You both have two podcasts in a day, man.
Oh shoot! I legit just left. I was just like, yo, Vance, I gotta leave. I gotta piss. I gotta get here. And then boom, I'm here.
Nice.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Nice.
Bada bing, bada boom.
And speaking of that, we have
someone's
Sid
here.
Hey, Sid, how you doing, man?
Finishing up the other podcast. So sorry.
Nice. Oh, don't be sorry, man. Don't be sorry, man. If we would have just waited for you to come here. So, Sid, how you doing, man? It's been a while.
Pretty good. Are we live already?
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah.
All right,
We jumped in.
Yeah, nice. Good, man. Good. Good. So, cliche question. So, Sid, how are you handling this god awful pandemic?
No cliches. Fuck it.
Fuck
Do
it.
it live.
You know what? I want to ask you, man. So, Sid, how you been doing, man?
Good, man. I haven't. I think we all took time to do other things that matter to us, like real life, not whatever you guys usually do. But I got to reconnect with my family, my kids, my wife. So I was working quite a bit. So I'm thankful for that. And I don't know. It was good for me. I can't say it was bad.
I like the lack of smile while you say that. It was good for me. Almost trying to repress anger and sadness.
You sound dead inside.
Yeah.
The other podcast, so I'm just like, fuck. I did a radio interview this afternoon. So I'm just like,
God damn, yeah, you forget. God damn. Oh, forget. I guess for global or
no, CBC.
CBC.
Okay,
pretty cool.
Nice.
That's nice.
What did you guys talk about?
On CBC?
Yeah.
I'll post it. I'll post a link tomorrow. You guys can listen to it. I talked
Okay.
about my wife, and I made a couple of jokes about that. Hopefully, man, she's gonna. I swear, she's gonna be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Oh man. So Sid, so how are you feeling? Obviously been during this lockdown. So how you been feeling that you can't be doing comedy shows? Are you slowly dying inside, knowing that you can't see people on stage saying funny stuff, or are you?
What's up with you?
Yeah,
what?
Do you have your mic on? Do you have your computer on high or what?
Yeah, there's an echo.
Yeah, no, it's not my echo.
Is it Peter?
Probably Peter. It's probably Peter. God damn, because Peter doesn't have his damn headphones.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Everyone
true.
needs to be wearing their headphones.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes, that's true. I was doing it with Vance before.
Or just don't watch it while you're on it.
Yeah, that's
No, I'm not watching it. No, I'm not watching it. But I guess you're hearing it through the.
Yeah, the mic picks up the
basically.
speaker.
Yeah.
I thought I had my echo thing on. I'm sorry. My
Yeah,
bad.
damn it, Peter. We're trying to be professional because Sid's here and here and
All right. For once, it's not you, Claudio. Don't lay it on too thick.
Sorry, Sid. We're going through some technical difficulties, man.
But you don't have to talk all with me here. I know how you guys are really. So
that's what I thought.
benefits.
I had my Saturday afternoon podcast. Not a single one pedophile joke. I have to catch it up. My number are really not good.
I'm glad to see you keep the pedophile jokes for nighttime.
There you go. I know that you love them, so I'm keeping it for you.
Oh man. God damn it, guys. Yeah, what the hell's going on?
Put your kids at home.
Yeah, exactly. So Sid, when everything opens up, what are your plans for that, for those times when everything's going to open up? Where do you see comedy going when everything opens up.
What bars are still open?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one big question. Which venues that I worked with will be open when they lift the the curfew and let us out? So I think there's going to be a few bars that will be closed, and I think it's going to be too bad. I think there's going to be a few bars that will be closed, a few venues, and I think we're not going to reopen at what you guys think. I think everybody thinks we're going to be like, we're going to reopen. It's going to be 150 people, 200 people. Forget it. We're going to reopen. It's going to be worse than last year. I think they're going to reopen us at 25.
Right.
So it's going to be. The people that had shit open mics, anyways. Like, if you have an open mic with 3 people, don't fucking matter.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, there's.
But if you want a real show, 25 people is kind of like it's passable, but you have to create an ambiance in a different way, because 25 people is very in a big room.
Yeah.
Fuck, you're gonna die.
Yeah, it's fucking rough.
Yeah.
But
Like,
unless you,
Yeah,
Sorry,
go
sir.
on, Peter.
no, I was saying if you do like the Peronis thing where like you kind of like not wall it off, but like maybe you like just put some like fake like barriers, so like everybody it feels like a small room, but it's like
They had like
Yeah.
plexiglass. For people that don't know, they had like plexiglass like separators between people at that restaurant.
I don't know. I don't really think we're gonna do that. I think we're just gonna keep the 6 distance and separate the tables properly, so it kind of looks full, but kind of creates an ambience this time. Because what you want is the illusion of a full room.
right.
Yeah. But maybe.
If your room's too big, you can't do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but maybe it's gonna feel full anyways, because we're used to being like 1 or 2 people in a room. Going in a room that's 25 people is gonna be overwhelming. Maybe.
I don't know about that.
No, where you guys usually perform, but I don't think 25 is gonna be overwhelming. I think, look, people are gonna need. Comedians are gonna need rooms to practice in anyways. Everybody's gonna be fucking a disaster when they live.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
You guys gonna need a few weeks to get back to the level you guys were at before the pandemic, and I think it's gonna be good for everybody that it's kind of like we start slow. I wouldn't worry. I'm not worried. The only thing I worry about is the venues. So if the venues are closed, I'll have to go find either more venues or we're gonna rent venues. We'll
So
see.
do you have you're still talking to those venues you're doing shows with? Do you have any signals from them that they are more likely to be open?
I know a few that won't open.
Oh shit! Okay.
That won't open if it's just 25 people, because it's not worth it.
Yeah, obviously.
Because if you look at what your sales are and what you have to pay out, so you got to pay your rent, your electricity, whatever, your staff, the comedians if you have shows on the weekends or whatever. Well, that's from us, but you got to pay your overhead. Let's say you have food they don't sell, you have to buy that too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It might end up being even, but they don't want to open for 25 people. They want to open for 50 plus. And some are actually thinking about that I've spoken to claiming bankruptcy and then reopening at another location, because I think the debt is mounting. So a lot of venues, a few venues that I spoke to, even new ones that I spoke to, they're like, look, it looks like we're probably gonna file for bankruptcy, because they're like about 100 to 200K in debt.
Yeah.
And then just reopen, because it's just cheaper that way.
Yeah.
Obviously, that makes sense.
I was hearing that about the Yuck Yucks in Ottawa. I think they were like shifting, like they're closing that down, and I guess they're just going down the street or something like that. Or
it's a smarter Donald Trump way of doing things.
Hey, that's my point.
Yeah.
He's been out for a couple of months and he's still like in the news. There.
Oh, absolutely.
You're just the suppliers, your workers, maybe the landlord, but you gain 200K easy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But that's the one thing that boggles my mind with politicians. Like you can see that a lot of them never had a business in any sort, because they think like just brushing the fucking on switch, the business are going to start like that. But that's not how it works. Like they need to start the supply again, employing people again. So the economy will suck dicks for a while, even if you start everything like before.
Yeah. A lot of the government loans that they were giving out were bullshit.
Yeah.
Really?
restaurant guys didn't take them.
Oh yeah, that's.
Because you have to back it up personally, so you don't pay it back.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's what I was saying because Joy did an afternoon podcast with Luigi Costanza, who I do 3 Men in a podcast with, and he has a lot of friends in the restaurant industry, and he was saying it. He goes, my friends in restaurant industry, they're not, they're getting shit from the government, right? They're like, well, whatever, you guys have a lot of money.
If they ever receive anything.
Yeah, they haven't been receiving at first. Like they were receiving everything, but they haven't been receiving much of it. Yeah. And then after that time went on, they're like, you guys have a lot of money. You guys can figure this out. But meanwhile, like staff had to be cut down, and the only thing you have is like Uber Eats, right? But then even at that, it's like.
The other thing is the curfew, though. Like if the curfew is everywhere, like at 9:30, like it is now, like fuck this. There's no point doing comedy show. Like you start at 7 and like let's say you finish at like 8:30 or 9. The time people fuck off home, like they're going to be stuck with fucking tickets.
That's true.
I'll write you guys a letter.
Nice. He rips the paper.
I'm going to write my fucking rape jokes on a paper, send them to a couple of people.
Joey Laflamme was at Brass Door doing pedophilia jokes. You with little children.
Or to me, he's gonna write something. He goes, don't like show this to the cops if we get pulled over. I get pulled over, they open it. Fuck you with a smiley face. I'm like, oh god damn it.
Then Joy has to give a second paper. It's like, this is my sexual offender freaking paper.
Oh man. But
Loans. Took a loan. If you're a restaurateur and you took a loan, and let's say your business still didn't work, it had to be backed up personally. So let's say you took a loan of $200K and you can't pay it back, they could take your house or whatever you're asking.
What?
Jesus.
Well, that's crazy. Yeah.
Man,
That's
the restaurant
nuts.
Man, the government mafia, fuck.
Imagine you fucking you took the loan and then you have to sell your house, and like how mad your wife is at you.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Usually the wife is not on board with the idea of opening a restaurant. So if now you're losing your fucking house because the government shut down your restaurants.
I love that the worst thing about that scenario is the reaction of the wife.
Yeah, exactly.
The reaction of the wife is always the worst.
Yeah. It's kind of, what'd you do? Fuck, I have to sell our restaurant, our house to pay back the loan.
No, because imagine the relationship. Let's say your parents.
Yeah.
Your parents had a restaurant, and then like your dad did that, and then your mom found out, and then they had to fucking sell the house. That'd be divorce.
Oh
yeah.
For sure.
Breaking up families. It's fucking insane.
I know.
But the wife's good.
All this is just the tip of the iceberg. But when everything the fucking dust settle down, oh shit, we haven't seen shit yet.
Well, it's gonna be a big. The next few months is gonna be big because you have your income tax up, your like residential taxes if you own property.
Yeah.
A lot of shit's coming up now. You're gonna see it's gonna be make or break, and like that government money, like the $400, that doesn't cover much. That covers bill.
Yeah, nothing. Oh,
Yeah.
nothing.
No.
Exactly.
It's
And like, can you imagine those fucking CERB people that took the CERB money and didn't put any money aside, and they realized it was taxable all that time?
I think we knew the government. They said it. They said it was.
Yeah, they said it, but the most people I know, they took it.
Yeah.
Like some people we know, they didn't put anything aside. They just like keep buying fucking weed and like Uber Eats. Huh?
Yeah.
Are we talking about Claudia?
Oh no, Claudio is.
No.
Are you on
He's got
CERB?
some money set aside, right, Claudio?
No. I'm not on CERB.
Okay.
I'm on EI.
Because it's like some people we know. I'm like, is he talking about fucking Claudia?
You writing me out, bro? No. I'm on EI, which is different from CERB, so thank God for that. But like as Joy was saying, like I know a lot of people that as soon as they got their $2,000 check, they went to go out and buy a PS5. I'm like, bro, today's like, what the fuck, you know?
Oh, what?
yeah, the
People bought a
PS5,
PS5 with the CERB money?
Mm-hmm.
PS5 is not even that much.
I know.
It's not even that much. It's like six. It's like 400 actually, or 500.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
2,000
really.
monthly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You have bills to pay. And then you have to go buy groceries, and then you got.
They would have bought it anyway. They would have put it on that credit card anyway.
Yeah,
That's true. That's a good
Yeah,
point.
that's not like if it was like $2,000, I'd be like, okay, we'll do like what the hell, guys, like, but nah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's going to break up a lot of middle class. I think the middle class is going to
oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh man.
out of this.
definitely. Oh man, we're screwed. It's okay. It's all right.
Yeah.
Ah,
By the
we're
way,
good.
yeah.
In the
By the
US,
way,
the fun is just starting because they have some laws to prevent. Oh no, they're fucked. Like they have some laws, like landlords cannot like kick out people that didn't pay their rent, but they still have to pay their fucking tax from the cities.
yeah.
I'm telling you, these guys are fucked. Like that's going to be horrible.
Yeah.
And I know. And again, like Thompson is like, it's ridiculous to me that businesses are still having to pay rent when they are forced to be closed. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
that's really sad. But Sid, now we want to know, what you think about. I don't know if you've been looking at some news this week. Hey, Amber, like,
I stopped watching the news.
oh, okay, so
Good for you.
But do you know what happened? Do you know what happened with Mr. Potato Head?
We thought
Probably through memes, right? Through
Yeah.
memes what happened
Yeah,
with
Mr. Potato Head. Yeah.
what?
Yeah. It was basically people, people got offended. I can't see with a straight face.
What happened was that the company decided to make I'm not sure the details, but they decided to make Mr. Potato Head like gender neutral, right?
Okay.
That's not what happened
And
though.
a lot of people got upset
I'm down.
because they were like, no, it's a Mr. Potato Head. And then people got upset that those people were upset. And now like everyone's upset for no reason. I think they're just trying to push
Pepe Le
potato
Pew.
heads by making people upset.
I treat everybody the way they want to be treated individually. I think that's the problem. We don't look at people individually. Like,
Yeah.
like, yo, there's all these genders or whatever. I don't care. If you want me to call you, for you to be treated like as a fucking desk, I'll be like, hey, Mr. Desk, whatever. I'll call you that because respect. I don't give a shit. You're a good guy, shim, this, that, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll address you the way you want. So if you think your Mr. Potato Head is a girl or not a girl or both, then that's good for you. And that's do it. But I don't get that everybody's offended. I don't care. If you want your G.I. Joe to wear a skirt, by all means, what a fuck.
But Mr. Potato,
I don't care that much.
yeah. But Mr. Potato Head is already gender neutral. Like you could just switch the hats and be like, okay, he's Mrs. fucking Potato Head.
People make life too complicated and they draw other people into it, and it just becomes stupid. Like people are just dumb. Like, no, everything has to be this way around me. No, it's just like you all do me, and let's fucking get on with it.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Oh man. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, apparently there's a space hotel being built.
What?
And reservations. Yeah, and reservations are being like you can reserve it right now
in space.
Where?
Are we gonna see like straight out of Montreal in space?
No, see, like me and Peter were like, man, this is ridiculous, and all the white people are like, yo, where? And like Victoria.
That's fucking true. We're all like, but here's the thing. I keep saying it's in space. She goes, where? Like, bro, it's not in space. It's comprendre. And she was really.
She got brainwashed by David Weiss. That's what happened.
She got brainwashed by CNN. God damn it.
Sid, I wish you were there for that. I wish you were there for the flat earther guy. We had flat earther.
My God, yes.
We had
Maybe we'll bring him back. We'll bring him back.
We'll bring him back.
And
you have to be there for that part 2, please.
I try not to talk to those people.
It's super interesting though. It's kind of, I don't know. It's like reading a sci-fi novel or something.
Jesus Christ.
Really be it's like anyways, like people like you just like to get out of the conversation, you just agree with them. I do that early on. I'm like, yo, the earth is flat. Oh, okay, yeah, cool, yeah, man. Send me the link to the YouTube videos, and then you just never watch them. Just get out.
Well, yeah, actually, that happens to me when I'm not talking about flat earther. I'm like, but someone like, especially at comedy clubs, like, yo, man, I've been doing this for 10, 15 years, man. Yeah, good for you, and I'm agreeing with him because I'm hoping I hope this person's gonna stop talking, and he sends me YouTube links like, I'm gonna watch it. But then
that
I see
never
him
happens.
again.
He keep talking to fuckers.
Yeah, but then a week later, I see them. Goes, hey, did you watch my YouTube video? Here's I'm like, oh, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah.
I was in Alberta. I'm like, oh, fucking, one cares about you being in Alberta?
Oh shit!
Jesus Christ.
So what was that, Sid? What was that?
Like, just keep saying, yeah, man, that's crazy.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, it's
It's
crazy.
just gonna sound high. Like, yeah, that's crazy, man. I can't.
Yeah, but but that's the thing. That's the thing. You want them to stop talking, right? But then it was as Joey says, these cocksuckers never stop talking, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I didn't want
It
them
doesn't
to
work
stop
on
talking.
comedians. Doesn't work on comedians.
Yeah.
no, I know, but I'm just saying, like for me, like I go to a comedy show, I want to talk to you guys about normal stuff, and then this guy comes up and goes, "Look what he did back in Alberta in 1991." I'm like,
Did that ever happen to you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna mention any names.
Yeah, for fuck's sake, Claudio, stop being a tease.
Just,
Wait, I can't hear Sid.
can you hear me now?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
hear
yeah.
you now.
we
Yeah,
hear
okay.
you.
Ah, damn it.
I know you were talking. I was like,
I was like, Claudio, just mention the names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop being a
They'll
wuss.
stop talking to you.
Yeah.
All right.
You're like
fine.
that strippers that never totally undress.
Well, I mean, okay, fine. It was a
what strip club is that?
like, yeah, I know. Seriously, what the fuck kind of a strip club is that?
Say the fucking name already, for fuck's
Well,
sake.
It's just
well,
someone waiting at the bus stop, Joey.
Well, no, one.
Well, to me, they're all strippers. What can I say?
Wow. no, but one of them was like Richard Mullen, and he goes, "Oh, look what I did." I'm like, ah, fuck.
Why you keep talking about this guy?
Yeah.
This is hilarious. This
Get
guy
a
he does
room.
no, but what this guy says off stage is like, I'm like, oh man, this guy talking mumbling like off stage. This is hilarious. But then when he transports it,
Why don't you tell
transpose
him
that-
to fuck off already? You seems to be annoyed all the time.
Or fuck them.
I don't-
Oh, fuck him
Oh,
at least.
fuck, Jesus
Kiss
Christ,
him.
man.
Come on, kiss him.
Do a
Nah,
69 with him. I don't know.
Or the same thing with Paul Asher. Goes, oh, this is what I'm like. No, I'm like, oh god damn it, Paul.
You create a monster. He stopped dropping name of people he doesn't like.
No. Keep
What?
dropping
You're
names.
doing a podcast with them. I don't understand.
But here's the thing.
Audio.
Yeah, but shut up, guys. Shut up, okay?
Sure, Sid wants to add something.
I was just listening. I was just like, man. I asked you guys, are you guys looking forward to getting back on stage?
Yeah, I'm looking
Yeah,
forward
for
to
sure.
it. I'm
Yes.
looking forward to it. It's just, for me, like I've been telling these three ding dongs, like I'm
Fuck
curious.
you too, Claudio.
Fuck you guys. Sorry, Sid. Sometimes Victoria and Peter, they just talk out of nowhere when I'm talking. And
Out of
Joy
nowhere.
is just there. Anyways, so for me, like now I'm curious for us comedians, who's going to be coming back, and then as you mentioned, I'm curious who I'm curious which venues are going to stand and which venues are going to close. As you said, now we're hoping everything is going to come back, but what is going to come back? That's the question.
Well, straight out of Montreal's coming back because Sid's
sure.
owning the game, man. It's all-
Damn
Yeah,
right.
that's for
Damn
sure.
right.
Nobody owns the game. I think it's going to be. It's almost starting back from the beginning. So
Yeah.
like every year, like every time we close and after we open, it's not like a thing. You have to kind of do the marketing over again, do the promo over again, put some money into it.
Yeah,
And,
that's true.
and people don't realize how much money goes, how much effort goes into it. I have to start.
Yeah, but
Wow.
are you also are you going to be planning on doing the festival again, like you did
Oh
last
yeah,
year?
that was so fun.
I want to do it again, but this time I think I'm going to do it a little bit different because last year was rushed.
Mm-hmm.
So this year it depends on how many people we can have in venues and all that. I think I'm going to do it a little bit different. Take more control of because I paired up with a lot of producers, as you guys know. You guys were some of them, and I think I'm gonna take a little bit more control of it. And then not all. I'm not gonna take the entire control, but I think I'm gonna handpick. Even when I pair up with other producers, I'm gonna handpick at least half of the
acts.
because not your show because I wasn't even there, but like some shows that I were there for. Other producers just hired their friends, and it was just fucking garbage, and bad reviews. I got some bad reviews. But like, I can't do it this way. So I think I will pick at least 50%.
We lost him.
No, he's coming back. He's coming
But
back.
I think he was saying he was going to pick 50% of the.
Yeah, well, that's what I
You're
understood.
back. You're back. Yeah. No, I froze too. It's all good.
Yeah, I think at least 50% of the comics, even when I pair up with other producers. That's definitely a few other things I'm going to switch around. But all in all, I think it was a success. We could make it better.
Okay. No. Well, because go ahead, Peter. What were you gonna say?
No, I was saying because like I don't know if you were doing like a Zoom shows, Sid. Like, what do you find easier? You find easier doing like the Zoom shows for certain events, or
no? Zoom shows are easier, but they're garbage. It's like Zoom shows.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Everybody's at home. I just after it's over, I turn everything off and I just scratch my nuts and I go to sleep. Right.
Basically it. That's what basically it. Yeah.
Basically watching a Netflix special.
Yeah.
But without the talent.
Yeah.
It doesn't come across as good. You can be the most talented comedian, and you're still. It's not the same level. It's not not at all the same level because it's basically just a glorified YouTube.
Yeah.
Because you're just online watching, and you're just like, all right. Because what you want to do, comedy is the best is when you're with other people, enjoying the show. The laughter is contagious. It fills the room. That's what you want. Not you by yourself going, yeah, okay, that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? And you know what? And but hold on, H tracks before we get to but that's what I was saying. Like we're all agreeing. It's like these Zoom shows. Like not everybody has like the equipment to do a show in their house, and people don't really care about it. They're on their bed or they're shirtless and they're doing this. But I'm like,
the performers, they think that because they have their screen in front of them, they can just read their jokes and that's going to be as funny.
Exactly.
Shirtless, I think you were watching some other kind of type of show.
Yeah, man. I don't know what the fuck it was, man. But it was, by the way, 8 to the Tracks is like Sid runs straight out of Montreal, but he looks like he's straight out of Mumbai. And then he goes, fuck, that was a good joke. Messed up. And then he goes, read Sid my joke. I'm like, okay, I did 8 to the Tracks. It was
That's great English just there.
Is that Arturo? What the fuck is his name?
Armando. 8 to the Tracks. Yeah.
And that guy looks like he lives in a dumpster.
He does.
The studio, the guy's fucking. It's fucking like fucking 50 degrees in there. He's sweating. Bro, I was like, when the fuck can I get out of this place? Murdered. You'll get one of those shows, like.
No, I'm sure first 48. First 40.
Yeah, first 40. Oh man, no, but that was interesting. But oh man,
I missed that. I missed it. What did you
say? What did you say?
I said when you go to their studio, I'm afraid I'm gonna end up on the news, like on a milk cart. Like, have you seen Sid Khullar?
Hey, just but you know what? They're actually really good people, and I tell them this often. Like, if for podcasts, if it wasn't for the Joe Full in the Ring, and like we wouldn't be where we are here today because they're actually amazing people who just support us, so that's why like my hats go off to them. But
let me tell you also something. Joe Full, let me tell you, I'll be honest. If Joe Full didn't have their podcast, they would fucking be in jail for sure. Fucking be in jail. There's no way they wouldn't fucking be arrested for some kind of fucked up shit.
I mean, we could tip our hats off to them, but the Blue Dog to keep them back on. They're just like, no, fuck it, we're just back on.
Look, I don't think. Look, it doesn't matter. Like, the industry is so vast.
Yeah,
and like you guys are holding grudges against this one show that doesn't. It gave people their voice. I'm not saying it doesn't have its place.
No,
but if somebody doesn't accept you, don't go begging for spots.
That's true.
Yeah.
Don't think. Move on. There's other producers. There's other shows. Do your thing, and then that's it.
Yeah.
If you're
I agree with that.
Producer, go talk to them. Go speak to them. And if you still can't get along, move on. That's it.
Yeah.
You don't need to beg people for spots. I'm telling you, it's not that complicated. Just go do your thing. Go to other shows. There'll be other shows happening. There's always other shows.
Yeah, there's newcomers that want spots and they don't get them, so basically they're like, okay, I'll start my own show.
Yeah.
That's it. So don't feel bad about getting on or not getting on somebody's show. Just keep working and doing your thing.
That's the plan. That's the plan. Travel's the plan. But yeah. I noticed you. I think you went to Toronto for a bit. I don't know if you were trying to open maybe some spots there, or
we're looking to open before the pandemic. We're looking to open a comedy club, but I think we're just going to put it in the back burner for a couple of years. We don't want to incur the cost, and I'm not trying to take that loan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And also there's that fucking Damocles sword over your head of stuff closing down again, so that's the worst timing possible.
Yeah, we kind of put that on the back burner. We were gonna do it, but look, if we find the right place, we still might, but it has to be a really fucking good deal for me to go in right now.
Yeah,
I'd rather just help the venues I started out with, because I know a few venues that are coming back and a few venues that are gonna open new places. They've already contacted me and they're like, we're going to open here, we're going to open there. There's one guy that he wants to open in Laval now.
Oh, shit.
And I think he's, so they're serious about that. There's a few other venues they want me to do, like multiple shows at their venue. Like they want me to do not one night. They want me to do like, yo, man, can you do 3 or 4 when we open? I'm like, bro, like I'm only like one guy. Like, could try, but like I'm not probably anything. And I think the way I want to reopen is I'm going to reopen slowly. I'm not going to reopen all the nights, like not Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
The first week.
Exactly.
Like Friday, Saturday, and then maybe a Thursday, and like slowly reopen and do it that way, because it's going to be too much.
Yeah.
Then you kind of have to see who's available, who wants to, who's going to work, how many people are coming back.
Yeah. How many people you get out, I guess, in.
Yeah, that's true.
People are still all like, people that follow my page and people that follow us on social media. I've been contacting us like every week. Yo, are you open? I'm like, no, man.
Nothing is open.
Have you checked? The logo said the restaurants are closed. So yeah,
in Montreal at least.
So a lot of people from Ottawa that were coming to our shows because they don't like they like our degenerate club.
Yeah.
Like, they'll travel for the weekends. Like, yo, are you guys reopen? We want to come to Montreal. I'm like, nah, we're not open.
Shit.
Like, gotta go to this club. I'm like, well, guess you gotta stay in Ottawa, fuckface.
Gotta stay in Ottawa to watch the fucking paint dry, I guess, at that point.
But definitely.
No, but there's still a comedy going on over there, though.
Yeah. They're open in Ottawa, right?
Some places in Ontario,
some places.
Yeah, but I mean, no, obviously, I know you could obviously fill the room, Sid, but it's like, but just to do that, like, how many, like, I don't know if people are still scared about COVID or.
Yeah, there's that too.
That's the thing, yeah. Like some people are not gonna want to go out.
I think the people that are under 50 will definitely come.
Yeah.
Over 65, I think they're gonna stay home, at least for the first little bit, or until they get vaccinated. They're the first ones that are getting vaccinated, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna see now it's gonna switch up. You're gonna see that shit. It's funny because remember when we first closed down, all the young people were like, "Oh, fuck old people," blah blah blah. Like,
I remember that.
Now it's gonna switch. Now it's gonna be like, "Yo, we got vaccinated. Fuck you guys, you cocksuckers."
actually, funny story because my mom is 71, right, and she got vaccinated yesterday, and then like every time like I was getting into an argument with her, and she always had this comeback of, well, you know what, at least I got vaccinated. Did you get vaccinated? Oh no, not yet. Oh, you have to wait till you're 30. I got vaccinated this morning. Like I had to go out, and she goes, "Oh, you're going out? Oh, well, you didn't get vaccinated, so you might get COVID." I'm like, "Oh, thanks, man. Like, what the fuck are you saying this to me?" I'm like, and then she calls me. She goes, you. Yeah. She goes, "Hey, so are you out? Yeah. Are you wearing a mask?" I'm like, "Well, because I'm alone. I'm gonna wear it when I get." She goes, "Hey, you should be careful." "Oh, because I got the COVID shot. You didn't." Like, "You motherfucker!" And she hung up on me. Like, fuck.
Call your mom a motherfucker. That's how you talk to your mom. Really?
Quite, Joy. Quite.
But the thing is also that your mom could still be contagious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but but no. Since yesterday, my mom did not leave the house, and then when I come in, I'm careful. She stays downstairs in her basement watching her tele Latino, and I'm just upstairs in my room. Like,
Bro, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying your
Yeah.
mom. That's how
Exactly.
like your mom. Even if she got the shot, okay, so your
Yeah.
mom's immune to the virus.
yeah.
Go out, she can still have the virus in
Oh,
her
absolutely. Yeah.
and give it to your ass. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
she's
for
not
sure.
gonna get sick. You're gonna get sick.
Yeah. I know,
Oh,
I
for
know.
sure. I'm betting if you got it, you're fucked.
So she could go out and party, come back home and be like, yo, Claudio, what's up?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like, oh, god damn it.
Older people will give a fuck and I'll be like, yeah, remember when you guys didn't give a fuck about us? Well, fuck you guys.
Yeah, fuck you guys. I got the shot. Ah, cocksucker.
Yeah, but it's a 2-shot thing. So if she receive only 1 shot, it's not good as having the 2 shots.
Yeah.
And the next
I've-
shot, she might receive it like in 4 months or
No,
something.
the next time she's receiving it is in June.
In June.
Mhm.
Okay, still pretty far though.
Are you guys still working? I know. Sorry, Joey's working still.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm still working. No, I'm working, but different job though. But I'm in factory work.
Doing now.
Yeah, like factory, like pretty much like I'm just like packaging like the furniture. So like the big desks or whatever for whatever Hertz or whatever company that orders it. But we got a lot of like guys that came over, but there's like one dude. His name's Peter too, but this guy's like the conspiracy guy. So I was telling him about him. Like I was like, one time I asked him for the time. I was like, what time is it? He's like, oh, I don't believe in time. I'm like, oh, okay.
That makes sense.
That's
like,
the
yeah.
best answer to that question.
I don't believe in time.
I was like, I don't believe in it. It's like what does it do? It doesn't exist. I'm like, okay, well,
So how does he get in the morning?
I have no idea.
You know?
Sometimes there's things you don't want to know.
Exactly.
What is this, sir?
Stay the fuck away from that guy.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, man.
Yeah, he's a fucking mine of material.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, I got too much material for that place.
That's amazing.
No, but for me, I went back to work this past Wednesday at the cinema, and it's dead. It's
Yeah, obviously.
Nobody in their right mind is gonna bring their kid there.
exactly, and yeah, exactly.
So
And you know what? And you know
But
what?
Sid, watching Quebecer movie, come on, man.
Actually, no, we don't have Quebec. Yeah, no. When Legault said, "Oh, on va voir le cinéma québécois," I'm like, who the fuck is gonna watch depressing Quebec movies? But then after that, but like at my work, I opened at 9, and we just had this one customer, and this person's like, "You guys don't sell popcorn?" I'm like, "Yo, where the fuck have you been?"
What the fucking news?
Yeah. But you know what, Claudia? You know what actually tripped me out is the I think the first time we opened up and you said the couple came in to watch Batman Begins. I'm like, dude, it's on YouTube.
Yeah,
Like
that was a thing because the first time it opened, because first time we went back, right? We had the Dark Knight trilogy in IMAX, but in my the manager's like, yeah, people are coming to watch Batman. I'm like, what the fuck is like Christopher Nolan's Batman's? Like they're good, but is it good to watch them back in theaters? I guess so. So at 9 o'clock in the morning, there's this couple like, yeah, we're here to watch Batman Begins. I'm like. So
Bro,
this movie's been out.
They're gonna give themselves fucking hand jobs.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, for sure.
100%.
Probably, but that thought didn't process to me. But I'm like, yo, who the fuck is gonna watch a Dark Knight trilogy in fucking IMAX, especially at 9 o'clock in the morning? But now it's making sense. Like, okay,
Yeah.
I
She's
like
gonna-
Batman is his suit.
like we
She's
didn't
gonna
have-
put a smile on that face.
Oh, yeah, I already put a smile on mine.
but here's the thing. But now we have the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and I'm like, man,
For
now
fuck's sake.
Talking about movies, did you guys watch Coming to America?
Oh, I heard it was garbage,
Yeah,
but I knew it would be
it came out
garbage.
yesterday.
It was so bad.
Yeah,
Yo, Eddie Murphy should have stayed in Zamunda. That motherfucker
Oh.
and made the fucking movie. It was horrible. Like
okay, how bad was it? It couldn't have been that bad.
it was fucking no, it was bad, man. I feel I saw it for free because I got Amazon Prime, and I feel like somebody owes me something. $50 or $100 for having fucking me having to watch this shit.
Okay, was it as bad as
The
Capone?
entitlement on this guy, like they should pay me to watch their fucking movie.
It's like, man, it was so bad. It was. Don't waste your time. Like, if you're gonna watch it just to judge it, and it's like I don't think they had like a viewing party for people to.
Yeah, they can't have that now. Not throughout this year. Actually, Coming to America 2 was actually funny because when the film was done, Claudia, this year was good today. Yeah, it was good because I enjoyed how bad it was. That's what I meant. But here's the thing now. So movies during COVID.
Is it
Wait,
one of
Capone?
those? It's so good that it's bad.
Yeah,
It's so bad that it's good, or something like that.
yeah,
Capone?
something like that. But
Capone
no,
or
It's just bad.
It's
no,
just
talking
bad.
about Coming to America. No, but here's the thing. Like,
But
now
bad
there's a
comedy
new-
is pretty tough to watch because it's supposed to be like a drama that is bad. It ends up being funny because it's not supposed to be funny, right?
Yeah,
But a
that's-
comedy that is bad, it's supposed to be funny, but it's not funny, so it's just like cringy and shitty for 2 hours.
But I thought it'd be like a movie that wouldn't age well. Like I remember when Bad Boys came back, Bad Boys
Yeah.
3, it was hot trash. Like
Okay,
I couldn't watch it.
Actually, here's the thing. Before we continue, Bad Boys 3, I actually enjoyed it. Why? Because when I was watching Martin Lawrence, Will Smith come back, it was a nostalgic. It brought me back to Bad Boys 1, the first 2 Bad Boys.
But was it a good movie? That's what I'm saying. I don't
Yeah.
care.
It was honestly okay. What it was, it's because for me, Bad Boys is nothing but explosions and tits and guns. That's what it was.
That's Michael Bay.
Here- Yeah,
Yeah.
but here Michael Bay still produced it. Hold on, Michael Bay still produced it, but he took out the tits, and you still had the nostalgia of the Bad Boys action. But there was like a few slow mos. I'm like, okay, that's
I'm
doesn't
starting to
really work.
question your taste in movies.
Starting to.
But here's the thing. Like the reason
So Coming
why-
to America is good. You're saying Coming to America is gonna be great.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying it's because it was because it's bad, and you
Wow.
know what, and then it come out. It can't be as bad as Capone.
I don't know. Keep saying.
It was so bad. I still feel like today. I watched it yesterday. I still feel like somebody owes me.
How long is the fucking movie?
What
Not-
the-
2 hours?
It's a normal movie, but it's fucking bad. And Bad Boys 3 wasn't great, man. It didn't do. It's not like it did justice to the first 2. It was just whatever. Cinephile.
Yeah.
I don't remember it.
Yeah.
There's not many trilogies that are better than the next one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But it's probably just
Obviously.
a money grab, right?
Yeah.
They're like, how can we make a quick buck? So this was popular. Let's do it again.
No,
Yeah.
you want to actually, you want to at least make it.
What?
The script was and just fucking nonsense. Like everything about it was just fucked up. You're like, man, did they film this in a day? Who wrote?
They're probably writing it as they're filming. There's
Oh yeah, that's pretty much every
Crazy.
fucking Michael Bay movie ever. That's pretty much how it's written.
No, we're talking about Coming to America 2 now, right?
Yeah, but it's Sid that's trying to say something.
At least
Yeah.
the Michael Bay movies, like it's kind of masked with the action and all that, right? So it's kind of like you don't pay attention really that much to the script unless it's like really. But like Coming to America, you can't hide behind anything.
Yeah.
And it was just fucked up, man. You're just like, oh God, why, Jesus?
I feel in terms of
Sure, pray.
I feel in terms of cinema, like 2021 is looking like it's gonna be like the year of the sequels we didn't ask for, and we
Absolutely.
remember exactly why we didn't ask for it.
Absolutely. Like for me, like everyone's.
But
hyped
you like the fucking Coming to America though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
I love Coming to America. I grew up on Coming to America. That's why I was so disappointed. I'm like, man, what the fuck? What?
I can't even imagine how trash it is because I
have
kept
to-
hearing it.
Remember Beverly Hills Cop?
Yeah,
3?
Yeah.
Theme park. Okay, like you remember, like it wasn't great. And you're just like, yeah, okay, whatever. It was like acceptable. It's like 100 times worse than that shit.
okay. Yeah. No, sure, it's like that. I just wouldn't watch it then. There's no way. It is.
But don't watch it. Just be like, yo, it's pretty bad.
But Sid's gonna make you sign a disclaimer like he's not responsible if you feel like those 2 hours you could have done something better with it.
No, I knew it'd be garbage though, because like, especially in this cancel culture thing, they're gonna change the movie. They're gonna take out and then Vance pointed out is like it's PG. I was like, what? It's PG? Oh, dude, no,
Fuck.
Yeah.
Like, no, there's no
That
way.
doesn't work.
There's no way.
If you want a good Eddie Murphy movie, like fucking watch Dolomite Is My Name. That was a great
old
movie.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, that was.
No,
good.
it's not that old. That was last year.
was it?
2019.
Dolomite, Dolomite Is My Name. That was 2 years ago.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
really?
actually see that was actually good. But here's the thing, like like now, like studios are gonna be like, well, we're gonna have to make everything PC, guys. So we're gonna have to include everyone and everything. Like fuck, all right. Fuck.
Yeah, that's a recipe for success. Trying to
Yeah,
please
even-
everybody.
Yeah, but even the story for like looking. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, I messed up on that one, but. Even the story for him, like looking for his kid or something like that. That was like the thing of the movie.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, I just knew I knew it would be like almost like a reboot, like just okay, it's a nostalgia thing, and then they're gonna like build off with the kid. So then now people are gonna follow this kid through 3 freaking movies or how much they're gonna do. I don't know.
It was pretty bad. I couldn't watch it.
No, I'm not.
Did any of you guys watch that Capone movie where he is a fucking mental hospital?
He wasn't in a mental hospital. It was God, don't get me started.
What was part of his life and the worst part, and they've put that.
Yeah, exactly. Like you see a movie called Capone, you expect an action movie, like something fucking badass, not him shitting on himself and shutting on people. That's not in the fucking same room.
But see, go ahead, Sid. Please, go ahead.
If like you took a 2-hour movie of fucking Claudio taking a shit, basically it's that him swearing.
But it'd be entertaining because Claudio would be like messing up the whole time. He'd be like, shit,
He'd fall off the bowl. Like, what are you doing?
Guys, I don't know what I'm doing.
Fuck that life.
I think people are just making movies to make them, but
Yeah.
because now it's just kind of streaming, right? So people they know people will watch it because it's free.
Yeah.
There's no value in things if people are not willing to kind of pay for it either, right? So I'm looking forward to a few movies like the Top Gun one looks good.
Yeah, Top Gun Maverick. Yeah, but that's gonna be pushed to next summer actually.
James Bond looks good.
Yo, okay. So James Bond, the last James Bond movie, it's been pushed 4 times right now. And now that Metro Golden Mayer MGM might be bought out, they were having this discussion of should that a Good Time to Die, if that's the title of the movie, it's gonna be pushed to Netflix now, and then Amazon Prime's gonna take it. But now Warner Brothers like, no, we're gonna take it. Wait, but you gotta change this. You gotta cut out like 40 minutes. So there's like a fuckery. Yeah, there's like
gonna be garbage.
So now they're waiting. They're gonna push all the movies to 2022 right now.
Yeah,
because we're supposed to have it on. It was supposed to come out last year on my birthday. But then after all was COVID, and then it was gonna push it to this past summer. And then they're gonna make it limited release on online, like on Google. Apple, where you can buy your stream movies or whatever. It was gonna be
Apple
on there.
TV or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. And then they're like, no. This. Wait.
Yeah, but the problem is in Germany they have no notion of fun. That's what happened.
Exactly.
That's why it's number 1 in Germany.
Exactly. So now all the movies are gonna be pushed to next year. But we also have this problem now of HBO Max, right? Because now HBO Max has a stream service and it's only gonna be limited release like in theaters. But guess what? In Canada, we don't get HBO Max, so that's gonna be fucked. The Canadian cinemas here in Canada, we're screwed.
yeah.
So that's a big one. But
They should just do the same thing. They're already doing HBO with Crave. Just add on put another add-on to it.
That's the thing though. Like we can't like HBO Max is only because here's the thing also. It's also because of the ratings. Because HBO Max in the States has something to do with a rating system, and here we have a different rating system, right? So and then also they don't want to go through that trouble of dubbing everything in French.
Yeah, that I can understand.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh man.
Yes. Actually, Sid, are you excited for the King Kong versus Godzilla or Mortal Kombat?
I'm excited for Mortal Kombat. Fuck Godzilla. We've already
What?
we've already seen Godzilla and King Kong. Like they've come out with like a few movies during the last decade, and I'm like, okay, that's fucking enough, man. Like the fight scenes that are coming out of Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I seen it.
Oh my God, they look crazy. They look like
Yeah.
About political correctness. It's my type of movie. Like fuck every kid. Who cares? Fuck them. This.
Yeah, I just want to see fatalities. Apparently, they're saying they want to make the best fight scenes in cinema history. That's what they were saying.
It looks gruesome. It looks like I wouldn't want to bring my kids to that, and that's what excites me. It's like, this
Yeah.
Paul Ash, if you want to make a Godzilla porn, you can. I didn't think he was talking about that. So if you really want to do a porno spoof of Godzilla, go on, man. The idea is yours.
I think
it hasn't been made.
I think you hear what you want to hear. So
There you go.
go ahead, do your thing, man.
Do your thing. Oh, but there's a porno spoof of E.T. where E.T. is the girl.
No. What?
It's
I thought she was going to use the finger or something. Like.
Yeah, and there's the thing. It's a German movie, so...
And Holmes the G spot. No, I'm joking.
Oh, it's not a
there's an
oh,
image.
fuck.
Oh man, no.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for the Mortal Kombat. For the Mortal Kombat movie, it's just the Scorpion get over here kind of annoyed me because I was like, I wanted more of like a raspy like get over here.
Here's the thing though. So when Scorpion says, he said get over here, the way he said it, because that trailer is supposed to be for cinemas, right? Because they show the trailer in the cinema, and Scorpion it sounds the way you think, but it just when it comes out when you watch
TV. Oh god.
Yeah, it's a different feel
because of the speakers. Is that how they explain it, or that's actually what happened?
Oh, that's how they explain it because not everybody has like the high tech speakers that have like the cinemas.
I'm fucking down.
Right.
Well, either way, I'm fucking down. That's the movie I'm down for.
It's gonna be good, man. It's because that's the thing with Mortal Kombat, right? Like people are expecting it to have like this beautiful story about race. And
they're not. No one is expecting that.
No.
Where did you hear this?
Because I was.
Who you're talking to?
Who are you talking to? Did your mom say that?
No.
Hey, by the way, son, I've got that shot of vaccine. Fuck you. And Mortal Kombat is gonna be a great story.
It's gonna be a beautiful story.
But here's the thing: like, if you're going into Mortal Kombat to expect like a good Oscar-worthy movie, I'm like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Nobody's expecting
what
that.
are you talking
That's
about?
what I'm
Except
saying.
for that one guy that went to your movie theater and was like, "How come there's no popcorn?" Like, except that guy.
It's probably
It's like going to Taco Bell and expecting like fine cuisine. What the fuck you're talking about?
No.
Well, yeah.
It's called Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
exactly. It's gonna be so good.
You guys grew up on the video games, right?
Yeah. For Mortal Kombat 2 is like my game, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like it looks very like it'll do the video game justice. That's what looks good about it. Like, remember the video game when the guy would just fucking rip people's heads off? And
Yeah.
I didn't care about his childhood or his inner motivation of doing it. Just the fact he was doing it, that was enough.
And honestly, I'm so sick of like I feel like action movies nowadays, it's all the same stuff. It's just people shooting at each other or like punching each other. No, I know, but I want like a more complicated fight sequence. Like I want something different.
Now you're talking about that. Like it seems like porn. It's always the same shit. Like the girls get undressed for some reason, and then they get cum on their face. Can they innovate and try to get into the deepest like childhood memory of the girl before she, a couple of flashback.
Yeah, do some therapy before, see what happens.
Yeah, let's explore her fucking childhood. Well, how is she happens?
Exactly. Like for
you got too much time on your hands to watch porn.
For
exactly.
But what if you finish Netflix?
Yeah, I did all Netflix. That's why.
This storyline sucks. I'm not gonna jerk off to this. You guys grew up in a different era. Like, how old are you guys?
32.
I'm
31.
34.
I'm 42. Like we had to jerk off quick because our porn was like, to download it when we were kids. To download it took you sometimes an hour.
Yeah.
You had no choice. You're like, nah, I gotta jerk off to this. This is it.
Yeah, you had to come fast because you didn't want your parents to spot you with their VHS cassette.
Yeah.
Yeah, VHS. That was fucked up too.
Yeah,
that was fucked. Yeah, or you had Blue Nuit, which was like it wasn't really porn. It was just like guys with pants on, like dry humping each other somehow.
I don't know what movies you were watching.
I second that.
well, if your TV set was on the TQS without sound, you know what the guy did yesterday.
Ridiculous.
Jesus Christ. Oh man.
But to end my point on Mortal Kombat, like the thing was, the thing was, it was senseless violence back in the day. Like in Mortal Kombat 2, I remember like one guy would just punch a dude and it'd be like 2 rib cages, a freaking bull horn, like a bull's horn. You're like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what's in this guy's body? That's what I want to see from school.
I think this is in the next 2 or 3 years. I think you'll see political correctness die
away. I hope so. I really hope so.
Not die, but it's going to come to the other spectrum. Just like Mortal Kombat, how people are like, this is the thing.
Yeah.
It's going to come to that, and it's going to go on every spectrum. Like people are just going to tell people to fuck off, and like it's and people are going to be like, the sensitive people are going to be like, well, but you can't say that. People are like, no, really, go fuck yourself.
Exactly. Yeah, it kind of reminds me. It's kind of cyclical. Like in the 90s, you could be as wild as you wanted, say the shit you wanted on TV and everything. Now it started being PC, and you think it's gonna go back to the 90s level where we had like the Sam Kinison and that kind of stuff.
It has to, because now it's getting too repetitive.
Yeah.
Like,
it's all about making money, right? So they're just gonna do whatever brings in the money. If people don't want PC, I mean,
you're in this little box right now, and then you're playing this stuff. That's the same thing. It's the same thing over again. So I think it's gonna go the other way, where people are gonna be like, "Yo, let's fucking mutilate."
Mutilate.
Yeah, that almost started like a Cannibal Corpse song.
It's going to be that type of shit. It's going to go the other way. It's going to go the other way, I think. And I think it's going to go the other way with everything. Everybody that's fucking like complaining about weird shit.
Yeah.
People are like, "Oh, go fuck yourself." Like, really? Like, it's enough.
Really?
Yeah, people are already on their nerves, so I'm pretty sure like at the first moment somebody PC is gonna say, you cannot say that, he's gonna tell to go fuck himself.
No, like, you know how people, like some audience members come to shows and be like, yo, you can't do that joke because you can't do this oven joke because I had an oven died.
Oh yeah, they laugh at everything, but like for some reason the joke they don't like, it's about them, and I see the type.
Yeah, you can't do this joke about a dog dying because my dog died. Like, okay, don't come to a comedy show. Like, you shouldn't be out. You shouldn't be out.
Yeah, what do you want? Send us a fucking biography. We watch all of it, and then we figure out if there's a fucking traumatism, and we avoid the subject. Like, go fuck yourself. It's not happening. It's not practical.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, that's what we did. We knew you were coming to the show, and we did this dog joke. Fucking.
Yeah, exactly. Just fuck with you.
Plot twist: we killed the dog. We killed that dog.
It's getting to the point. You're like, fuck. Like, you should be out. Like, if you're sensitive like that, you should not go to comedy shows. You should go watch a movie and then write your complaint letter after the movie to the fucking producers, and that's it. Like, there shouldn't be that person at shows.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's what I was saying. Like, okay, obviously there's some stuff we wouldn't be joking about, or if you want to go to that level, you gotta be ready to
Don't tell that to Joey. Don't tell that to Joey.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that like if you're gonna do those kind of jokes, be ready to face the music, right? But if you're gonna go to a comedy show and the audience or even some comedians are gonna be offended, I'm like, okay, so then like what's like what are you gonna laugh at? Of like, oh, why is the snow cold, or knock jokes? Like,
there's a difference. You can't go. I don't think it's gonna go like because some people are like, no, you can't say anything you want. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying you could go Michael Richards and just Well, if it's a good joke, well constructed, and people are laughing, and there's one fucking person in the audience is offended by it, it was still a good joke. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's they're in the audience, and that's what it is. I'm not saying you can say anything, but I'm saying it's going to go back to kind of like 80s, 90s type of stuff.
Fucking yeah, I love it.
I hope so.
Now that's the first time for a while that I feel hopeful about the future. Thanks, Sid.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like even like in 70s. Remember Richard Pryor's fucking jokes?
Yeah.
Like,
And he was family friendly until that point of his career. That's kind of
Yeah. Well, I mean, the same thing with Rodney Dangerfield, right? Before that, he was trying to be family friendly. It didn't work. He took a few years off, and then he came back, and he's the Rodney Dangerfield that we know.
Yeah.
What was he doing, like puppets before? I think he was like doing like
he was trying to do a little bit of everything. He was trying to do a little bit of everything, but at some point, and then like some personal stuff was happening in his life, so that's why he gave up. And came back.
Oh, wait, the comment from Gapes. It's fucking hilarious.
Can't wait for people to complain that Goro wasn't represented by
until you can find like somebody with four arms, like go on, complain away.
Exactly. Oh man, that's just
wait, what's that?
The worst people are the ones that like go watch shows. They know what the comedian's like. Like let's go see Bill. You know what he's like. You know what he's gonna say. What type of comedy he's doing. So go to the show and complain about his shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck did you come out?
Yeah.
Why go to this fucking show? Stay the fuck home.
Exactly.
Just fucking watch TV. Watch your Passepartout and shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Crazy people that will buy a ticket, drag their ass into a comedy club, watch shows just to complain or whatever. It's fucking crazy to me.
Remember when they gave Dave Chappelle like a 0 on Rotten Tomatoes?
Yeah, it's fucking. No, but I'm not talking about that, but that's fucking nuts too.
Yes, that's like
his stand-up was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's basically that stand-up that got me started in comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, they should give themselves a 0 for fucking.
The fuck happened?
Okay, there's kids. I thought his kids came up. I was like, oh shoot, the kids are up.
I gotta plug my phone in because I'm doing this on my phone.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like you're like the number one comedian, and you're like, nah, man, you can't say those things. It's like, what, bro? What are you talking about?
What the hell, man?
Because you've cultivated an audience up to that point. Like everybody knows who you are. There's no way you can't say stuff. Like
absolutely.
It's your audience. It's like, what the? Nah.
Yeah. And plus, like I think people who get offended by going to see certain shows, they forget that comedians could say shit that non-comedians could say.
It was basically the critics' fault because the critics were pandering to their to the political correctness.
Yeah.
Like, that group that's like, he said a lot of things about this and that and that. Yeah, okay, he's a comedian and it was fucking funny.
It was.
He's a shit person because you don't have your own opinion. You're just pandering to that fucking group that hates everything about anything.
Yeah.
Like whatever, man. Like Eddie Murphy would have never done Delirious or Raw if everybody thought that way.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Oh now
sure.
there's no way. There's no way you would.
No way.
Yeah.
But what's crazy to me is why you would try to pander to such a group that can turn on you in like a split of a second without any thought. Like they're not loyal at all. Why would you try to go with them?
Crazy people are on the internet all day. Haven't you guys figured it out? They're on it all day.
Yeah.
And it's like you can't fight them because you have something to do with your day. Like I got to do. You can fight with the internet for 5 minutes, and I have something to do. Then they're all day, no job, nothing.
Arguing with perfect strangers
all day.
Yeah.
You just can't win. And then they bring in their fucking unemployed fucking friends, and you're just like, oh my god, like I gotta fight all of you with no jobs. How are you paying for this internet? It's just people living with fucking parents.
Yeah, for sure.
By the Tim
and
Hortons.
like the fucking media pick that up like it's the voice of the people, but it's just a couple of assholes on the internet. It's always the same people.
No, that's why I think we should go back to they should start paying. People should start paying for the amount of internet they use because you'll see a lot of people shut the fuck up. Like
Yeah,
For
definitely.
sure. For sure.
That's a word. Nobody's gonna complain about anything.
You,
For
you
sure.
pay per comment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
No, but you just pay to use those social networks. You see like a lot of cleansing going on.
Mhm.
Like say a kid wants to pay to their parents to pay for them to go on social network. What you're planning to do? Well, yell on perfect stranger. There's an argue about gender and shit. No, we're not paying for that. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Exactly.
like, I don't like Trump, but look what happened. Like, I don't believe in taking people off social media platforms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I don't. Yeah,
Like, I don't believe in that, but like they just took him out because they didn't agree with like his craziness. I don't think that should happen. But
But
they,
it
not
kind of,
that.
but
But
it
it
kind of
really,
like
it kind of helped. Like you didn't see him on the news for a while after that because he didn't tweet
no,
out
you
a bunch
see
of
plenty on the
nonsense.
news
No,
after
But
but
it was less than usual.
yeah,
because he wasn't
you,
President Biden.
yeah, but you're opening the door, like saying you're opening the door. So now you're like everyone's like, oh, they're cheering, like yeah, but everybody's seeing like, oh, if you don't agree with us, we're gonna block you. So
Yeah, exactly.
now they could just flip that on you, and it's like,
Yeah,
so what are you gonna do about it?
and also
True.
now it's his sons that are going around and like, yeah, you're right. You see less of Trump, but you see his sons now. Well, his son going
But
around and
Those
just
fucking social networks, they created Trump. Like the
Yeah.
whole thing, that's them. Their fucking algorithm and their fucking business model. That's how it all started.
yeah.
Like how people get to be so polarized.
the funniest thing is you don't see Trump on social media, but you still see him on the news.
Yeah.
Yep.
And like so now it's just them bashing him and him just can't reply to anything.
Especially when he tried, especially when they destroyed his, I think it was like Trump Hotel or Trump Casino. You know, so I remember that was big when it happens. Oh, Trump is, and people were like commenting, "Oh, he's losing his assholes, losing everything good, make him suffer." I'm like, God damn! Like, even if this guy was an asshole, come on, guys, you know,
He's an asshole, but
He wasn't that, yeah.
you still can't. I don't believe in kind of taking away people's ability to voice themselves. I think that's
Yeah.
yeah,
kind of have to, because then I think the normal people kind of saw what was happening. They're like, okay, this guy's fucking nuts, and like it kind of like puts you into place. I don't know if I'm making sense. Have you ever seen crazy people and then you're like you become more sane because you're listening to this crazy person, kind of like the flat earther?
Yeah.
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 And you get into your lane, it's kind of like that. You're like, nah, and like kind of like it was like that with Trump. So I think you need to look at crazy people and be like, okay, this guy's obviously fucking off his rockers.
Mm.
Off his
Yeah.
rockers.
Oh, he definitely was, but yeah.
Oh, he's
But
still crazy. He's gonna run again. Watch.
Until
Oh,
you
definitely,
realize that, like in Quebec, we like to bash him, but we vote for politicians that has the same fucking views about immigration, about
Yeah, pretty
fucking
much.
free trade and everything.
Yeah. Here it's different. Here's the people that vote for him think they're oppressed. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys, but it's funny. I laugh. Like, we're oppressed here. People are holding us down. I go, ooh, like
in Canada.
holding you guys down. They think like,
Yeah.
they think immigrants are holding them down. I'm like, are you nuts?
Yeah, you're 70% of the fucking population. What the fuck you're talking about?
yeah.
Oh, c'est du racisme quand les Québécois. I'm like, okay. You're not living the same reality as me. I don't know what they're listening to.
No, but that's fucking hilarious because I noticed that with the French people, like they kind of make in Canada also with the Anglo-Canadian tends to do that too. They mix like cultural identity with policies. So every time you have like an Anglo guy criticizing, like for example, a policy from the Quebec government, we take it like French people take it like it is a racial attack. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Interesting.
A lot of people play people play the victim so they can reverse the guilt on you. You're like, bro, how are you doing this? Like,
yeah,
it's not working what you guys are trying to do.
Yeah,
No.
exactly. It's not me managing the hospital. It's fucking you. Stop like trying to flip the fucking narrative.
Exactly.
Work.
Exactly. Ah man, I honestly, I just don't understand where this is going, you know. But then, you know, obviously the main thing here is language. But yet, oh, we need doctors and nurses. I'm like, yeah, well, you're fucking, you know, most of these doctors and nurses are qualified, just can't really speak French that well. But you know, you're telling me it has to be French. I'm like, yo, like at the end of the day, like you don't care what. Well, I mean, you know.
Well, here I'll put it simple for you. If they didn't create this this kind of false kind of narrative, I say, you know, 2 or 3 parties in this province wouldn't exist.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
you create this this kind of like weird mock fucking identity war with like ethnic people and Anglos to like kind of play into that. So it's weird. Everybody just goes along with it, and you're just like, man, just think a little bit.
Yeah, the Liberal Party doesn't need an actual platform because all they need to do is to say we're gonna vote no on fucking referendum and we're on the side of the Anglos and everything. And the PQ doesn't need a real platform because they just say we're going to defend French and French identity. And that you don't need to be an expert to have an opinion on that. Like any fucking prick can have an opinion about that. You don't need to have like an actual economic expertise or anything.
No, we could protect the language just by education. Like
exactly.
You know, everybody everybody gets, like me, I had to go to French school.
Yeah.
Asset. So I think if we do it that way and it's not forced, it's just kind of like, look, it's actually an asset to have French on your side. And protect the language pretty good that way, you know. And I think people they're just adding on things that don't make sense right now.
Yeah, the place I look as a model that Quebec should imitate, it's Hong Kong because they speak Cantonese while the rest of China speak mostly Mandarin, and the way they make the young people think it was cool to speak Cantonese instead of Mandarin is because they have a really strong cultural pop culture like movies, music, everything. So when you're born in Hong Kong, you want to learn Cantonese because it's fucking cool. So in Quebec, we need to do that. We need to make like French a cool language. Like we need a strong pop culture, movies, and everything. What we're doing right now is just like forbidding everything that we might want just to protect the language. And now you get people like me fucking disgusted by it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to put more visible minorities on TV. That's gonna hurt a lot of people.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Like, how fucking insecure can you be? Like just seeing a bunch of black people on TV, you feel like your fucking race is going extinct, even though you're in fucking Saguenay and there's no black in like 2 blocks around.
I know. Il y a des gens de couleur sur la télé. Regarde, Grégory Charles. Grégory Charles.
Yeah, great representation.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Shit, their French is weird. I don't like it. Get it out of here.
But you see, this is, for example, this is why I like always come back to Mafia Inc. Right? Like Mafia Inc. was beautiful. Okay, and like
you do always come back to Mafia.
Yeah, I know. I do
because you played in it.
Yeah, no, not only that, but you see, the reason why.
Not only that. Okay.
The reason why is because it's beautiful. Well, because it's a beautiful movie in a way, right? It's triangle. You got English, French, and Italian, and
I saw the movie Club.
Yeah, did you like it?
It's Coming to America 2, Mafia Inc.
Oh shit!
All right, yeah, okay. Yeah, but
you owe him money now. You owe him money.
Bro, you owe me $100. I'm just messing with you.
But here's the thing.
Everybody say you always mention it, so
yeah, it's just a running gag. We love fucking nagging him about that.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I'm saying it's beautiful because you got all 3 languages in one movie, you know. And it's just beautiful because it's a melting pot. And when you watch Mafia, like, oh shit, this is a mob movie happening in Quebec, like in Montreal. It's so beautiful, you know.
Who you got in that movie?
I'm sorry.
How many colored people you got in that movie?
We got
Italian doesn't count. They're still white.
2, no, 2.
The jackets are black.
How many colored people you got in that movie, Claudio?
The jackets are black.
3 black people in that movie.
That's it.
Yeah, there was Brian.
Did they have talking roles?
Yeah, there was the Gucci baby. He was like Gucci. That was 2, and then there was a cop. Who was the 3rd one?
Wait, was he like managing the lights?
No, there was one guy who played a Haitian gangster, and he was in that.
Was he?
Yeah, he was in there. Yeah,
I watched it too. I didn't see him.
Gucci boy. Yeah, okay,
You speak to us so much about it that I don't feel like listening to it because at some point I'll get to the end of the movie.
No, I watched it. I
I'll
don't
know way
remember
too much what happened in the fucking movie because he's always talking about it.
Yeah.
Come on, is Joy saying something intelligent? What the fuck was that? Where's
Yeah, what the fuck's happening with me? Why I don't
Yeah.
tell pedophile jokes? Like my first podcast, I didn't. Now I like 1 hour, 15 minutes in, no pedophile jokes. What the
Seriously,
fuck's
good
happening
point,
with
Joe.
me? I'm going
You're
soft.
losing your touch.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
maybe.
Your pedophile touch.
Yeah,
Or-
I know, but there's a
Yeah,
fucking
you're supposed to be
curfew. There's no
touching
kid in
kids.
the street after 8.
Yeah.
Where I'm supposed to take my
Oh.
inspiration.
You're gonna have to go back to church for a bit.
Jesus Christ!
Come here, little altar boy.
Oh yeah, that could be like a child
What, you
porn
gonna-
type of thing. You have a guy like dressed as a priest, but it's actually
Okay.
Scorpion. Get over here!
What are you
Either
writing
way,
child porn now?
I don't know.
I think
Just
either way
sharing
we just go
ideas
to
just
jail. Like it doesn't.
No, the reason why I like child porn basically is because
The reason why you like it.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to stop you right here. If
You
Joey's
still
going to be in jail
This-
tomorrow, we have no
There you go.
part of this.
No, you have to respect them because there's no credit at the end of
There
the
you go.
movie. It's fucking impressive. Like no ego on that side of the industry. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Oh my god, that was epic. That was. But as I said, folks, we're not responsible if Joey goes to jail tomorrow. All right.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh,
It's like, why did I do? I should have just watched Coming to America again.
I'm just like,
oh man.
Oh my gosh, Sid. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Freaking. There's a UFC fight tonight, but I'm like, I don't know if you're into the UFC. I know you're a football fan, but
I'm a football fan. I'm into the UFC when, like, this is the thing that's missing in UFC is there's no constant kind of champions anymore. Now it's kind of like it's like a revolving door of
yeah, you're
people that
right.
are
Yeah,
constantly, like the belt's constantly changing.
yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I liked it when like people would hold on to the belt so you kind of have a connection with people.
Yeah, like George. When George had it, yeah, he did his work.
Or even the Russian guy, the last guy, what's Nurmagomedov or whatever the guy's name is.
Oh,
Nurmagomedov,
Habib. Yeah, Habib. Yeah.
Him, he like quit. He's like, nah, I don't want to fucking do this anymore. So it's kind of like, come in.
He pretty much proved it what he needed to be proven. Like he beat everybody, he never lost
Yeah,
anything.
but there's still fights. There were still fights that he could.
Yeah, I know, but
Now, like, so there's no real connection. You know, it's not even like boxing. Boxing, remember back in the day, they used to be champion. People used to hold on to the belt for like
Yeah.
3 years.
Yeah. Well, like Mayweather never like lost.
Back, so like you kind of grow connections with people. Guy like this fighter, this guy. I don't like this guy because he's an asshole, like Conor McGregor.
Yeah, but that's
But it's only Irish people that like that guy just because he's Irish.
yeah, that's
If he
exactly.
was somewhere else, they'd hate him because he just has a big mouth. You're just like, oh, what a
Really.
Well, it's like if Irish guy that actually wins fights, so you're like, okay, because everyone's like, oh, Irish boxing, but it's like I don't see no Irish champion, so I don't know what like. So now you got this guy coming in just winning. You're like, okay, you're fine. Like,
yeah.
but now he's just getting work now, man.
Yeah, but he's been off and on fighting for a while now. Like
Yeah.
he has taken a hiatus to go box against fucking Mayweather, which is not his actual sport. And
Yeah.
then after that, he took a year or two.
Yeah,
Got fucked by Habib, the surprise. And then
Yeah.
after that, he got fucked after what 1 year, 2 years doing nothing.
He did well against Habib though. Like for a guy that was
yeah, for
off, he did well. But like Habib was good. Everyone knew.
He
Yeah.
didn't- Oh, man, Habib was beating him. He's like, yo, what'd you say? Say it again. What'd you
Yeah,
Yeah,
say it again.
exactly.
Basically, yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm like, oh, god damn.
But
No,
coming
but-
back from a 2 year break directly to Habib, it was a stupid mistake.
It was a stupid mistake, but like I said, because I remember in the Poirier fight, he took on Poirier. Habib took on Poirier, and then after the first round, I went to the corner, and then he's all like, "I don't know, I can't get him off me. I can't get him off me." I'm like, "Bro, you trained for 6 months for this guy. You tell me you can't do nothing to him?" I'm like, "Oh, get the hell out
Yeah,
of
but
here, bro."
this guy is not fucking human. You saw him at 8 years old beating up a fucking bear.
Bear, yeah. But I've seen him get rocked. I've seen him get rocked before.
Yeah.
But didn't Khabib swim against the current one time?
Yeah, that was weird.
I'd like to see him against JSP. That's the only fight I'd like to see. Like,
That fight, that's the fight I wanted.
That one is less than likely to happen.
Yeah, just like
it could still happen. It could still happen.
You think?
Because he's not saying he's like, oh, I'm retired, but he's not like letting go of the belt. Like, no, there's no like we don't know what's happening with him.
Okay.
Actually, you know who I really want to see Khabib fight? Then this is gonna be a long stretch. I like to see him.
Someone from Mafia Inc.
No,
exactly.
No.
Yeah, I knew.
Dominic
Mafia
DeRosa.
Inc.
No. I like to see Khabib fight Brock Lesnar.
No,
come on, man, that would be amazing.
Dude, it's not the same weight class. What the fuck you talking about?
I know, but
why not Mike Tyson against Mayweather while you're at it?
You just want to see someone get beat up real bad.
Yeah,
just throw the two.
You got
biggest
some anger in
and
you,
that's
man.
it.
No, I'm just
Brock
saying.
needs to fucking chill the steroids first of all.
Yeah.
Brock.
He needs to ban people like what's his name? Jones. What the fuck's the guy's name again?
Peter, you all right?
Peter's gone.
Fuck, man, he just took off. You know what comment is fucking stupid when you have like the guy doing the MMA show just dropping off his chair.
You guys remember when the UFC first started?
Yeah. I saw UFC 1.
With Royce Gracie. Yeah, it needs to be like it used to be contests where it used to be like you would have like 3 or 4 fights in a night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was fucking nuts. There were no fucking
ball
rules
shots.
back then.
Claudio, sorry, Sid. Sorry.
That'd be crazy. It'd be like you're at your 3rd fight. You're fucked up. Your eyes in your fucking head. You're like, yeah, I could do it. You're like,
come on, dude.
Oh, I think there's ball shots allowed too. Like people were hitting people in the nuts. It was
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, there were no rules.
There were no rules.
Oh,
yeah, just no eye gouging, and that was about it.
Okay,
really?
well, as long as there's no eye gouging, that's all that counts. I guess.
There's also a lot of regular people. It's like, yeah, it's Chris, the fireman. And you're like, bro.
It's so true. It's so true.
Imagine his boss is watching. Hey, Chris, you got the early shift tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Make this quick.
There was a boxer that had one boxing glove and one.
Because he wanted to grapple when he got around.
And then there was
Something stupid.
Gracie.
Royce Gracie. He was ridiculous.
Up, yeah.
But it was ridiculous because he won the tournament. It was like, oh shit! Like nobody knew what to do with him
because nobody was practicing their ground game. Everybody was just, oh yeah, I know karate, and everybody's like,
and all he was doing is karate, and then you had the taekwondo guy just doing taekwondo, and that's it.
Yeah, there's nobody like versed in like 3 or 4 things, right? So
yeah. Okay, so wait, Claudio. Okay, this is why I was laughing at the thing. I didn't mean to be funny. Okay, the reason why Khabib fights at 155. Okay, so he's 155 pounds, but he's about like 200 pounds. Brock Lesnar. So the cap for heavyweight, I think it's at 265. Brock Lesnar's so big he has to cut down to 265. So this guy's probably. So it's like the weight difference would be like
it's like 100 pounds, man. It's not happening.
Like there's no way that would.
I know Khabib is fucking great, like, but there's no fucking way can like do what he's doing with Brock Lesnar. And Brock Lesnar, don't forget, is an actual not like he did WWE, but back in the days he used to be an actual wrestler, like
he's roided up too. He's roided up.
NCAA wrestling, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's roided up. He's doing WWE. He's freaking. He's huge. He's ridiculous.
What do you like? Before we go back to what we were talking about before, where do you guys like Lesnar in? UFC or WWE?
Wrestling?
Yeah, where do you like better?
I think he should stay to wrestling. Like he proved his point. He won the championship. Yeah. No one expected that. Everyone's like, "What the hell?"
But he wanted to fucking full steroids. Like you can't. Like doesn't.
Yeah.
In my book, it doesn't count.
Yeah, but he still has some credentials in terms of fighting because he's an actual. I know it sounds stupid because he was an actual wrestler back in the NCAA.
AA,
yeah. He got that credentials. It's not like CM Punk that just jump in the MMA without doing any actual fighting.
That was hilariously awesome.
But
I'm not saying that he doesn't have credentials. I'm just saying it shouldn't count. Like, bro, you're
absolutely.
If you want to have
for sure.
A division with everybody that's on anything, then have that division. But don't fucking give people the belt. Like, what's his name? I forget his name. Jones.
John Jones.
John Jones. Yeah.
That guy too, man. You can't fucking be on shit and be like, "Yo, I'm the best." You're not.
Yeah.
You're just full of steroids, full of cocaine. You're like, yo, bro, I beat this guy.
But what is more impressive with GSP though is back then everybody was on something and he was beating them all while he was on nothing.
Yeah.
What was that one thing where he was saying, like, I forgot who said, Peter, you mentioned this a bunch of times. It's like he said something about he didn't know what what the street word was. He's like, yo, what the fuck is that? I've never heard of that expression. You mentioned it a couple of times.
No, because like, but that's more of a language thing. Whereas like, like with let's say with Nate Diaz, with Nick Diaz, in that fight, he was like, Nick's like he's from a different hood. And George is not used to that, hearing that type of. So Nick would be like, "Yo, you ever got a 45 stuck to your head?" And then George's like, "A 45 stick what's that? Like, what is this, man? I don't know. Like, what the fuck is he talking about?"
Jones?
Is that
no? This was GSP because
George St. Pierre against Nick Diaz. I think they fought in Montreal.
I think so. Pretty sure.
Those two brothers talk too much. That's what I hate about them.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, they're the kind of guys you enjoy beating. Like, you're just like, yeah.
But Nate Diaz has been doing MMA since it was illegal.
Yeah,
well, that's kind of
illegal,
guy.
but like he was fighting. Yeah, but like I like him because like they actually fight. Like they actually box. Like if you're sorry.
My favorite thing about Nate Diaz and his brother is like they like slapping people.
Yeah, I love.
They fucking slap people, bro. This shocks you, right? So they love.
Yeah.
If you watch, I think it's Joe Rogan. He talks about it. Is Nick Diaz against Robbie Lawler. So in the fight, like you can't hear what Nick's saying, but all you hear is Joe Rogan like, dude, he's just saying, yo, stalk the motherfucker, and Robbie looks confused. He's like, why is he yelling at me? Like, what is we're supposed to be fighting?
Or I never forget that one fight. It's like they're both in the corners, but then the opposite team heard of what the other of what the opposite team was saying. It's
because nobody was
there's nobody in the ring. Nobody's in the ring now. So because like now there's no crowd. Everybody could hear the commentators.
Yeah.
So the guys are like, oh, the reason why he's losing because he keeps getting those leg kicks. And then the guy's like, thank you, and he's just like fucking he's blocking. I'm like, oh no,
fight is lost there. Oh man.
But I mean, you're right. Now it's like the Wild West. Like everybody can be a champion.
Yeah.
Oh man.
There has to be some type. I don't know what they're missing. But they're missing like it's kind of like like how in football you kind of like you root for your team.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Like missing. There's so many people going in and out all the time.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so you don't have that consistent thing. Actually, what do you think about the Super Bowl this year? Like your boy Brady winning again.
I thought it was good. I don't think people expected it. I think it was good. He brought in his team, Gronkowski.
Yeah,
not his team. The whole team.
he brought Brown too. I think.
What I enjoyed the most was that everybody that was a Patriots fan kind of was like, well, it's kind of like the Patriots one. No, bro, it is.
No, not even. Wasn't it? Okay, wait. I actually had to ask you because at least you watch it. Was the Tampa Bay the worst team in the league when he joined?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't keep track of that, but I'm not sure about that. But
yeah,
I don't think they were the worst, but they weren't good by any means.
Oh, I remember the year before they didn't do the playoff, but maybe my memory doesn't work properly.
Yeah, they weren't the worst, but I think they weren't good.
No, they weren't the Miami Dolphins, but yeah.
Oh shit! No goddamn.
Yeah, you were seeing them. You weren't nervous at all.
Yeah, I know. But wasn't it? Sorry.
It's good that Mahomes lost because it keeps you on your toes. That kid looked like he got too much swag at some point. Like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna win this shit, and then it's just like reality set in. Like, okay, it's old. That's what I like too. That this old man, like this guy's my kid. He's an athlete. It took out this kid. Like 20,
but it's two different type of quarterback basically. Like Brady's an old school pocket passer, while fucking Mahomes can run the balls by himself.
Yeah, but also Brady's 42, 43.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't run, but it's also this old man. He's an old man for an athlete. Like let's say in real age, he's like 95. Like if you look at it in an athletic age, right?
Yeah.
He's an old man, and this guy beat this young kid. That's what I like about the most. I was just like, So I was like going around to like 20-year-olds. I was like, "Fuck you guys."
Yeah, and all the shit talking about Brady, like, oh, of course, you had all the games from the plays from Belichick, and then you had that basically that fucking offensive line from the Patriots. Now you don't have any of that. It's a new team, so you had to learn all the fucking plays from that new coach and everything. So that's fucking impressive that he managed to do that just in the span of 1 year.
No, for sure. Plus, I think it's all about how you control your line, your team,
Yeah.
and calling the proper plays at the right time.
Mm.
Also, being cohesive with the coach. Because if the coach calls the wrong play, at some points in the regular season, you saw Brady going like, "Yo, man, this is not what you should be doing." Coach was like, no, do this, and he's like, and I remember that at one point, it was like 4th down. And Brady's like, "Yo, let's get to 2 yards. They need 2 yards to get the first down. Let's get to 2 yards so we can keep going." And the coach is like, "No, let's go for the field goal." He goes, "It's a mistake. We're going to lose the game." And sure enough, they went for the field goal. They lost the game. And at the end of the game, Brady gives the look to the coach like, "Yo, we're going to fucking talk about this shit."
That is epic right there.
Yards.
But in football, the balls that takes to do that to a coach, because a fucking coach can't have way more control than any other sports, like in a football locker room. I mean,
I think in any world, you have to be willing to kind of swallow your pride and kind of like learn as you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Even like when I'm producing shows and comedians are like, "Yo, you shouldn't be doing this. You should be doing this." I'm like, "All right." Then I look at how it goes. I'm like, "Yeah, he was right." It's happened to me a few times, and I'm not mad. I'm just like,
well, it's a learning experience for you as well, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's freaking cool. Old dog learns new tricks. Why not,
Yeah,
man?
exactly. Yeah, that too. That too, if you want to look at it that way, right?
Yeah. Are you all right, Sid?
yeah, I was just plugging it in because if you didn't plug in properly, it wasn't charging.
Oh,
No.
Were you doing that live with that phone?
Yeah, fucking bro. I don't want to sit in my with my laptop, so it's like I'm just gonna use my phone.
Okay.
But I was doing the other podcast on my phone, so I was like,
how's the other one going? I've been I've been seeing a few episodes you guys have been doing. It's actually fantastic. I like the one where you had the background of Legault kissing his sister. I'm like, that's fantastic. I'm like, I knew we could put something.
That's the most French Canadian thing you can imagine, like a guy kissing his sister.
Oh man, no, it was good. It was good, but yeah.
Yeah, no, because like I thought you weren't doing it for a while, and then I saw the live. I was like, oh shoot, I forgot it's on Santi's thing, so I had to forget.
Yeah, when we go in and out, we just do it like we're like, you know what, we should just do it instead of like having our phone call. We just do that, right? So let's talk on the phone. We're like, let's just do it. It'll be fun. We get other people involved, and it's nice,
Yeah.
Is it fun?
It's fun for us. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, I mean, Victoria, he wouldn't be doing it if it's not fun.
Sucks, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. Are you gonna keep doing it after things open up again?
No, I think. Well, I doubt it because I think we're gonna all of us will be too busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Saturdays, usually we do a show, right? So Saturdays is like the show, Saturday and Friday. So we probably won't do it. If we have an off night that we agree on, we'll probably do that.
Yeah, that's good. That's really true. Because I remember. Yeah, I think it was that episode. I was like, oh, I didn't know Gino was like that very quiet. I thought. I remember Gino talking a lot when. I think it was in the green. When one of the times I remember I went in the green room, he was talking. So I remember you saying he was shy. I was like, oh, okay. I didn't know he was a shy guy.
Who, Gino Durante?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gino's. I wouldn't say he's shy. I would say he's more reserved, like personally.
That's
like
true. That's true.
Okay.
Like he keeps his opinions almost like politically correct, which is you don't expect it from him.
Yeah,
okay.
That's true. Yeah, no, because because well, I was talking with Gino like a while ago, and he likes to keep comedy and politics aside, which is actually that's really good. That's a really smart move,
Well, definitely an American comedy. Like you don't want to freaking. You want to be like, I'm a right winger, and then all the leftists start.
Yeah, and also there's the problem you get into is like everybody does the same fucking jokes about Trump, for example. Like
Yeah,
if
exactly.
you put yourself in a corner of being a left wing comedian or a right wing comedian, like you go to these fucking shows and you can tell all the fucking punchline they are going to say.
Yeah, it's really hard to do something fresh and not
Very
hacky.
surprising, exactly.
Yeah.
Because you just keep repeating yourself and you
Yeah.
just do pandering. So it comes to a point you start realizing, oh, the point I was doing political humor is to convince people I don't agree with. But tough shit, only people that
Well-
agree with you comes to see you.
But maybe the point is not to convince people. Maybe you just want to
So,
do
Yeah, maybe it's just venting, but
like
you
you're
know.
not trying to get people to be pedophiles, right? With your jokes, it's
Well,
not
you don't know
publicity
that.
for pedophilia,
Well,
is it?
You don't know that.
It's just because you feel like saying something, you say it.
Yeah, I know.
Joey's trying to get other people to be pedophiles. I think Joey's trying to make it okay for himself to be a pedophile.
There
Exactly.
it is.
He's trying to lighten the mood
Like,
towards
So I
pedophilia.
can go do a coming out at some point.
Yeah,
Oh dear God.
So when they catch Joey, you'll be like, oh, it wasn't that bad. It was no.
I'll do
Yeah,
like the Netherlands where they have that political party about defending the right of pedophiles.
No shit.
I'm not
Really?
fucking around. That's a thing.
Yeah.
There's that actual
yeah.
like fucking Netherlands. They have like that party to defend the right of pedophiles. It's crazy.
Europe is so weird sometimes.
Yeah, it is really.
What is
What
going
the
on?
fuck is going?
But I couldn't insult anybody. I was saying, it was like a joke where I was saying that because nobody wanted to buy it because it was so fucked up. I was saying we should match. There should be like a Match.com for
Yeah.
midgets because both of them can't really get together with anybody. Kind of like they look like children. So you're
Yeah.
pedophile. And the world will just be a safer place.
There.
Jesus Christ.
But move.
But that's a good one though. That's
Oh shit.
That's why nobody bought it.
Oh man, it would have been you would have made some good money there if actually.
Just try to sell it to the cops or something. Maybe the cops.
What would you call that app? That's what I want to wonder.
No, it's a joke, guys. We're not really making an app.
Oh, I will.
I'm keeping going with the bit.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man,
If you
Peter's
think
gonna.
I'm going to call that, fuck you. I'm not.
Don't worry.
That's because you're
not
not invested in your persona. That's why.
Exactly.
Because I saw Amber posted this thing where it's like midget boxing, and he's like, it's too late, and I was just like, God damn, like I didn't even know they did this. Like,
Oh jeez.
Man, do you remember midgets in wrestling? I remember when I was a kid,
yeah,
Oh fuck.
like 6 midgets against a regular sized person. It was hilarious.
yeah, I remember that. That was so
I remember watching the last thing I watched from wrestling was a long time ago, but there was this midget that was like dressed up as like a leprechaun, and then someone
Yeah.
spanked him
What?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
on
yeah.
the stage. He
wrestling.
pulled down
Yeah,
his
but that was
pants
later on.
and spanked him. I'm like, what the fuck is
No
going on?
way.
Like,
No way, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's fucking
but that was later
hilarious.
on. That was later on.
too weird.
Yeah,
But
There was
like
like a whole like weird story arc where his dad was disappointed in him. I'm like, I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
understand why
Oh,
this
yeah.
has anything to
Oh,
do
yeah,
with
because-
Oh,
wrestling.
but in Mexican wrestling, it's a thing though, like midget fighting,
Yeah,
and they do
Actually,
really spectacular shit.
Oh
Actually,
yeah,
For sure.
yeah, exactly. Like, because a friend of mine was talking about the Mexican wrestling, and it was like a midget versus a fat fuck, and the fat
really?
fuck was impressed with the midget doing all these backflips,
Mm.
and it was acrobatic. Like, God damn! But they still lost the match though. But the whole point of the fact is that the midget was like the star of the night, but then he lost. I'm like,
What happened? Did the fat guy fall on him?
I don't know. I got probably had a cardiac arrest or something. Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
shit.
Oh man. Yeah. So Sid, let's one last thing before we call it a night. So like, obviously, when comedy's coming back now, so people who are watching, for the first time, like, can you tell like people who want to try doing comedy first time, like what
No.
you're,
Eh,
what?
Nobody's watching this podcast.
There's people watching right now.
People
Oh, there's people watching
It's
right
my
now.
mom. It's my mom.
There's like 3 people.
It's all of our moms.
Yeah, my mom doesn't understand technology, so she's definitely not watching. She's definitely not watching.
She thinks this is a video call. She thinks it's a video call. She's like, "Why are there so many people?
Why? Did you guys get your vaccine shots? Oh, fuck. That's like 30 burns right there."
What?
Sorry, what did we say, Sid? Is that?
Yeah, what she said?
Claudio was going to ask me a question before I interrupted him.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm used to being interrupted. But no, I'm just saying, like, for people who are watching comedy
for you.
like what are you looking for? Shut the fuck up, guys. So, like, what are you?
So sorry.
I swear to God, fucking dicks. So
you started it.
For fuck's sake, just move on with your question.
You know what? I don't want to ask anymore. Fuck it.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Please
You guys are being fucked.
What? No. What is it? Elementary
What is
school?
it?
Too much.
Okay, I'll make it easy for you. There you go. Their mic is mute. Go on.
There we go. No. I actually forgot it. Actually, it's a thing.
For fuck's sake, that's the worst.
Yeah, I know.
Am I looking forward to?
I think what would be a good advice you would give to any aspiring comedian?
Exactly.
That's coming up.
Yeah.
It'll probably take. Like, you want advice? You gotta.
Okay. Go ahead. Anything like be cruel, be not cruel. It's up to you.
Well, I think. Look, it takes a lot of practice. Don't get discouraged. It takes more time than you think, because a lot of new comics or comedians are like, "Yeah, I'll go up on stage 5 times, and I'll get a weekend." Just like, bro, that's just not perks. You'll have to want, like, your stuff has to be tight to get on the weekend and to get paid, and move on from there. Like, it has to. You have to have a good tight 5 minutes, and you can't, and you're kind of like, it is a little bit of a competition, because you're kind of, it's relative to everybody else. So, I would say my advice is tape your sets. So you should have 2 cameras, one taping you and one taping the audience, because you kind of want to see their reaction. Because a lot of the comedians, what they're missing the most, a lot of them, I would say, 70% or 65-70% of comedians are missing empathy towards the audience. Like people are like, no, they liked it, they were smiling. I'm like, no, they were smiling because they didn't want to make you feel bad.
Yeah.
It was, and I don't want to say it sucked. It wasn't. You need to work on it. So nothing's garbage, but it has its place. Like, even if your set's bad, don't feel bad that it didn't go well. What you want to do is you want to go up, do your set. Okay, what worked? This didn't work. I gotta fix this. I don't remember my lines for joke number 2. I gotta try to remember it better. Okay, how can I change this joke to make it funny? The structure of it. Is this joke funny? Is it not? Also, the advice I like to give to comedians that have been in the scene for a long time: please, 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 don't, for God's sakes, when comedians come out off stage and they fucking bombed, please don't tell them they did really well when they ask you, because then the comedians come up to me and they're like, "No, but everybody said I did well," and I'm like, bro, no, please don't do that. Be like, this needs work. This needs work. Don't be an asshole. Don't be like, yo, it was shit.
No.
Be like, yo, this needs work. This needs work. I think this joke you have to kind of let go, or like reconstruct it, or do something with it. Yeah. But I think one fucked up part about the industry that I don't like is the fucking constant circle jerk that you guys have.
Yeah.
It was great. Oh, it was good. Yeah, let me jerk your ego off a little bit too. Like, it's not good for anybody.
No, I agree with that.
And it's not. You don't have to be brutally honest. You don't have to be like, "Yo, it was bad. You sucked." No, it's just be like, be politically correct and be like, "Oh, this needs work. This joke was really, really good. You need to work on the rest, or this and that, whatever." And that's it. It's. But you guys produce shows too, so you see kind of how it goes. And you're like,
yeah, absolutely.
Because you want to help people too. It's not like you hate people in the industry. You want to help them out with their stuff.
Oh, definitely.
Pretty much, yeah.
Definitely. But I guess we go more about it like an open mic, where you actually have like the open mic leading to like a professional show.
Yeah.
That like kind of like gives the gateways to like other shows in Montreal, type thing.
Yeah, it's different, but it's still the same concept. You got to kind of be honest with people. Be like, especially friends. Like you guys are more. There's more jerking off with your friends than anybody else. And I see it. I'm like, yo, you did really well. I'm like, bro, I don't know. I was watching because I was like, man. So
well, usually if I didn't hear the full thing, I'd be like, yeah, I mean, it sounded like people were laughing, but I don't know what really happened. I don't know.
It sounds like people were laughing. If somebody says that means that you bombed.
I guess. You know what? People were smirking, so that's a good thing. I'm like,
no, because also some weeks I hear the same joke over and over and over and over again. Like the same fucking thing. I'm like, why is this person doing the same joke that bombed every week?
Know, right?
Yeah.
Why? It's because people at the end of the fucking thing, they tell them that it was good, and you're like, okay, man.
Okay.
I mean, you should have some self-awareness to know that, like, the guy that's like, good game, you did good, like, no one laughed, so no, that guy's lying to you.
There's like 65-70% of comedians that don't have self-awareness or empathy. Like, it's because you're not there for you.
Yeah.
You're a little bit there for you, really, but you're
really, for the crowd.
Your set is there for the audience. You're there to make people laugh.
Yeah.
So you have to be aware of that. You have to be very conscious about that. And a lot of people are missing it. So work on it that way. But at the end, I'll tell you. Some people have to be brutally honest with, and it hurts me because like I don't like to do that to people, but. Sometimes people, they keep pushing and they're like, no, but it was great. And people tell me, and I'm like, okay, man, come here. Let me talk to you.
Whoops.
Oh, absolutely. It's
But then you hear them and they kind of hate you and they tell other comedians that you're a piece of shit. And you're just like, I have to do it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's why I'm always scared to go talk to you after shows. There's always a little crowd around Sid, and you're giving. I guess you're giving advice, but I'm like, I don't know.
Also, comedians, they could come and ask me to be like, yo, you have 2 minutes, and take me aside. They want me to kind of do it in front of people, but a lot of them are like, no, it's okay, you can say it in front of people, and then they kind of get, embarrassed when I tell them, and I'm like, because they expected you to be like, hey, you should do Peronis next week or something.
Oh,
you're so amazing.
Oh God, yeah. Those, man.
Yeah.
What
What you cut out? What did you say?
I said, no, pull me aside, and I'll tell you individually what's good, what's not, and a good way to judge is, sometimes open mics I have like 10 people on.
Mm-hmm.
And then, people are like, yo, man, I did really well. I'm like, I don't know, man. You did okay. You were, you weren't really top 3. So,
yeah.
You have to gauge yourself towards other comedians. Like, okay, where was I in this? Because sometimes, sometimes the audience is very good and everybody laughs. You kind of want to have your top 3. And sometimes the audience is shit and they don't laugh at anybody, even pros. And you still have your top 3s. But, something surprised me this year. Some people did better than pros on some shows.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, on some shows, you have some open mics, some pros come, and they don't do as well. And then some kind of newbies do really well. And you're like, wow, this person did really well. I'd like to see him again. See if if the trend continues,
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Oh no, awesome. That was some really good advice, man. But since I met you, you've been telling me solid advice, so I'm taking it. But it's hard work. It's hard work, man. Like people like that, like the people who do open mics, right? Who try it for the first time after 3 open mics. Like, all right, I'm ready to have my pro show. I'm like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that, Claudio. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Peter. It's okay. It's okay. Well, it's just it just boggles my mind, and then like some open micers also think like, oh, I'm gonna make money in comedy. And I'm like, yeah, but you don't get paid.
You can, but I mean, it's a lot of fucking work. It's like people tends to think like stand-up comedy is just one skill, but it's like bundles of skill. You have to be able to write jokes, then to tell them on stage, which implies other skills like stage presence, fucking acting, storytelling. It's a lot of fucking shit you need to learn.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Don't know what I just said makes sense, but anyway.
No, it is. But no, it's a long journey, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
some people are in it just for the glory, but
maybe
is it gonna take you like
else.
10, 20 years to get there? Like it might take you a while.
Well, that's why I always say, for me, doing stand-up comedy is not a race. I do it because I love it, but I want to work at it. And the fact, like when I don't get those laughs and I get beaten down, I'm like, well, by not being laughed at, I'm like, it gets me stronger. But there are some times where I get fed up. But
about that circle jerk stuff though, like when there's somebody I don't like too much, and he comes to me, hey, I did just to get away with having a conversation with a guy. I just say, yeah, you did good, and I looked away. I'm like, no, don't ask me specific now.
But Joey, you're actually pretty good. I've seen you actually tell like a comedian like you're like you should change your jokes or you're really bad or
well, when it's somebody I care about and I really want to do it well, I'll take the time. But I'm just a fucking rookie, so don't fucking take my advice. Like
but here's the thing.
But you hear other comedians talking, so you pretty much know if you're right or not about someone.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, apparently Gabe's my mother, so I don't know.
Shit.
I don't know what's happening.
That sure explains a lot.
Because Amelie's Oliver mom, and I guess
moms are you, Gab? Fuck, man. What the fuck happened in the chat? I kind of forget watching for like an hour or something, and then they're all talking about mom shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, all right, Mom Gabe, thank you.
Jesus Christ!
It almost sounds like one of those Def Jam comedy roast or something.
I don't even know what happened. What are you drinking, Joey? What is that, grape? Grape.
Yeah.
I was impressed. I was like, I think it's grape Fanta. But you just read.
Something interesting. No, nothing.
Oh man.
Just Coke.
Oh god.
I was like, man, Joey's turning into a colored guy. Great.
Yay.
Bukake.
I'm going to change my first name for Jamal.
Jamal?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my parents were going to dissolve me or something.
They're
gonna be like, I knew that going to Montreal was a bad idea.
Yeah.
There's no black pedophiles. Get out of here.
Michael Jackson?
No, he changed teams.
Yeah.
Now he's a pedophile. He changed
True. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True.
What was he Sid? Sorry, Sid?
It was the same as you. It wasn't really black.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
Okay.
So Sid, so do you have so where can people find you? Like so when things open, like where do you have like your websites, Facebook, like where can people find you, man?
You just go straight on Montreal, mtlcomedyclub.com, mtlseries.com, montrealcomedyclub.com.
That's really low energy. You sound like somebody that's doing infopubs, that's doing ads, but you're kind of like, this is me now.
Nobody's fucking going this. Actually, you know what? I'm probably gonna give out some free tickets during the summer. So if you guys want, go to mtlcomedyclub.com and sign up to our fucking newsletter, and we'll send you fucking free tickets.
Wow.
That's the amount of energy I like.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah,
that's really good. And for everyone else, so we do this while we do DirtyFour. Often, just look at the link at the bottom.
Yes,
Sid has a podcast. Like for this podcast, he had something live with Ali Mohamedi and Santi Espinosa.
Yeah. There we go.
They deleted this week's I just did one. and like we're gonna delete it because it was like c'est n'importe quoi. I came in late, and this girl was like, she likes to roast me.
Yeah.
Late, my background picture, like had the one with Lego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. My background picture was her, but then I drew a cock. Deleted it because they're like, yeah, this is too much. So I think it was but that's how I came in.
That's hilarious.
That's good.
Oh man. Yeah, well, Sid, can you repeat the set again? It was straight out of Montreal. What?
Holy
No.
fuck.
That's not
He's
exactly
just
how it is.
teasing you. You don't have to listen to 8 tracks. Like,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm still putting it in there.
MontrealComedyClub.com.
There we go.
8 Tracks has been there.
Tracks can't even
yeah.
Yeah.
Armando
It's like, like instead of going to Pornhub, you just like write Montreal Comedy Club, and you'll be able to manage it.
Sid, what were you saying?
I said Armando can't even read. There's somebody typing. Say this.
What is what's happening?
Jesus Christ, that was a good one.
I love it.
He said free. I legit want the site. He said free tickets.
Fuck you guys. Thank you. Fuck you. Bye.
Oh man, that was a good one.
Fuck's sake.
Oh man, that was a good one. But all right, so guys, we're gonna end it here.
Okay, cool.
Sid, thank you, boss.
Thank you, Sid, for coming on. Dude, we really want to, see you when everything opens up again and get back into that grind. And
Me too. Gotta get a haircut. You guys,
nice.
the haircuts, I see it. All you guys that got haircuts.
I got
Yeah.
like 3.
I didn't get a haircut.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. Why
Sure.
did you?
Yeah, just basically.
Why are you
yeah,
arguing with me?
just basically cut my. Yeah,
Oh,
whatever.
God damn it, Sid, when you start. But yeah, no, Sid, when everything opens up, it's gonna be fun, man. But by the way, when do you think everything is gonna open up?
3 weeks
3 weeks?
after. So I think probably after St. Patty's Day they'll announce the date,
Oh, okay.
and there'll be like an opening with limited capacity. But I think it's not going to be 50. It's gonna be. I really think it's going to be 25 people to start.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if that fucking curfew keep going with the 9:30, like it is for the Orange Zone, I'm not sure we're gonna see that much comedy shows because there's no point.
I don't care. I'll do an early show and I'll type out letters and I'll sign them for you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry about not that. Me, I don't worry about that shit. I worry about like actual like them letting us have people in venue. That's more.
Yeah.
If they let us 9:30, it's fine because I'll do shows at let's say 7 or 7:30, and then I'll give people plenty of time. You do an hour show, an hour and a half show.
Good.
It gives people an hour to get home.
Nice.
Okay. All right. Well,
Okay,
that's
awesome.
cool.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, and thanks, man. Again, and thanks for tonight, man, for doing this. Honestly, you're just an awesome guy, an awesome producer. God damn.
Well,
Yeah.
it was either be on your podcast or watch Coming to America 2 again.
Wow. We're flattered.
What an honor.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
Exactly.
We've just
what
been
an honor.
compared to Eddie Murphy.
Oh, that's
There you
good,
go.
I guess. I don't know.
That's okay.
Yeah,
it's
it's
all
okay.
right.
So,
We bomb
ladies,
all
and,
the time.
yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Ah, bro.
oh man. So ladies and gentlemen, if you look at the bottom here, there are links to shows, and just if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do so. We do this often, so usually we take 10 minutes to plug ourselves, but just go at the bottom. All the links are there for our podcast, for 3 Men in a Podcast, Joy's Afternoon Show, Rapid Flames, and Victoria's Claudia's Movie Trivia Night. And we'll be back here tomorrow night with
Hold on.
Yep,
Brittany
wait.
Drysdale.
Wait.
8:30.
Hold on. Also, if you're here by accident and you want to unsubscribe, you can also
No.
do.
No, you can't.
Ah,
It's
God.
no take backs.
That's a no take back.
Well, technically you could, but please don't.
Well, if
All
you
right.
unsubscribe, subscribe to our porn page.
Yeah, there you go.
DirtyFour.
There we go.
That's
All right,
that's the
Get,
actual
free,
business.
Free tickets to a porn website.
Yeah, exactly. So,
There you
guys,
go.
we're signing out of here. See you tomorrow night at 8:30 with Brittany Drysdale. Bye-bye, everybody. Thanks, Sid.